the session number 8, I think, if I'm correct. But that's not important. Today I want to talk about Builderall again. Builderall, I've been talking about it, giving some comments, and apparently it's blowing up in a private group on Builderall, and I'm getting a lot of messages, and a lot of people critique it. A lot of people think it's bad, a lot of people think it's good as well. Like, I'm getting messages from both. I'm getting messages from the people who think it's good, helping me and showing me where the things are happening. But that's not what this is about. This is more about, first of all, people have an opinion. Like, that's one thing. Like, you can share your opinion, that's perfectly fine. But if you have an opinion and you want to say something to me, share it. About Builderall, why am I so passionate about this? Why do I think it's so important? First of all, I reached out first to Builderall themselves before I made the video. But what I think is really important to realize is that, and I'm gonna make a whole show about this. I was at the hospital today for a personal reason, and this person was talking to me and I didn't understand everything that person was saying because they were speaking their language. Now, I know that maybe in the video I spoke my language, my perspective, the way I see things. So it could be that people don't really understand it, but I have no problem with Builderall. I think Builderall is awesome. I make money with Builderall. Builderall is great. Like, the opportunity in Builderall, everything's perfect. But what I do have a problem with is the Builderall brand and that they position themselves as the viral funnel system. The viral funnel is fine. The viral funnel is awesome. Great people come up with it. But if other people come up with it, like I do Builderall U, and other people do, like Zoe loves Builderall, or Builderall Brandy and the Summit, like everybody does their own thing, but it's people doing their thing. Now, that's fine, but when Builderall as an authority is gonna lead and start and promote a funnel, a viral funnel, then suddenly this whole system, this method of, my cat by the way over there, this funnel of acquiring people, this funnel of promoting yourself, it becomes the brand. When it's Builderall doing it by itself, it becomes the brand. And if we start now promoting something through the name of Builderall, then whichever business I'm building, my business, if I work together with Builderall or use Builderall as a system, then automatically I will associate myself with that brand. So branding is not about what I think, branding is not about what you think, but branding is about what people think who don't know anything about it. And if that name is not as good or not as bad, like, we don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I cannot predict the future. I don't know what's coming. I don't know how things are going. But what I do know is that when Builderall positions themselves as an educational way, then what's the sense of the two-tier system for the person like me? What's the sense of the person who wants to build their franchisee? And, you know, like, we are forced to, like, they are using the system. I might not explain 100% correctly, that's why I will make a presentation about this to actually show my point. But what I'm mostly worked up about before, and the reason for me posting that video, is that Builderall started out as a way to white label it. Awesome. Then they went to the franchise to make it easier for people to sell. Now they're trying to make it easier to sell, which is awesome. But when you do it through the name of Builderall, you're directly affecting everybody who's trying to build a business using Builderall, because the things that you're doing are are affected by the way you position yourself. So I already see, and I got a lot of messages, private messages, about people who agree with me, and like, don't go into war with anybody who doesn't agree, because in the end, this is all part of marketing, right? It's segmentation. Some people agree with what I'm saying, some people don't. That's perfectly fine. Look, Donald Trump is elected president of the United States, and I'm sure a lot of people don't agree with them. But the way people perceive brands in Europe on the internet is totally different than they do that in the United States. We in Europe are extremely skeptic of this money-making machine and promises and all these things. Like, if people here, like in the Builderall bubble, it looks really nice and everybody's super enthusiastic about it. But I'm happy that this got out, and I'm happy that people are talking about it, because I want to build something really big with Builderall, and I don't think that like, if Builderall wants other people to help build and promote their businesses, then should they be the ones that are highly actively promoting a certain system, because whatever they're promoting, that's how they position themselves and that's how they'll be perceived as a brand. Now, today it doesn't matter that much because we're really, really, really small. But what if thousands of people are starting to promote Builderall in a way that later on in the future turns out that it hurted the brand more than it helped the brand? Then yes, we might get a lot of sales coming in right now, but if it hurted the brand, then once we step out of the internet marketing bubble and move to the areas that are more and better, and like that's where the money is, like at the internet marketing we learn these skills so we can help the existing businesses that make money from consumers and help them make more money, right? I mean, that's the thing. So if we are now starting to promote a system in a way and nobody's questioning anything, like I don't say it's not working, I don't say it's not good, I don't care about the system itself, I just care about the fact that Builderall takes the position where they educate and lead these people into doing that. It's awesome, but I think it's hurting the people who are promoting Builderall by themselves as well, because of the brand Builderall would create through that. Now, all I did is want to spark up a discussion, and that we managed. Now, I have some ideas, I have some things to prepare, and I will share them with Builderall. I always share everything with Builderall. Whatever I'm posting, whatever I'm talking about, I first reached out to Builderall. Now, they don't always answer, they don't always reply, which is their right. I mean, they don't have to say yes to whatever, but you have to know that me communicating through Builderall U, through YouTube and all these things, that is part of the business that I'm building. So when we talk about business, this is for me a way to share and build up the people that I want to work with. And yeah, it's not about the viral funnel system. Go ahead with the viral funnel system. I think it's awesome that we try to help people and try to help them sell their system. It has nothing to do with the viral funnel system. It has to do with the fact that Builderall positions themselves as this is the system, how we're gonna get people on Builderall and doing more, meaning that that's the brand you're building. That's the image you're trying to create. And if that image is perceived to be negative and everybody's promoting that negative image, I think it's really bad for Builderall. However, like again, I said, this is my perspective. I'm not sure if I'm right. We don't know. We have to see in the future. But I know that I would never promote my business that way. And I'm fine that other people are doing it. But I think it would hurt my business and it might hurt your business if they are doing this from the name of Builderall and not from somebody else who's promoting Builderall. I hope that makes sense. So, interested to see what you guys think about this. So make sure you leave a comment down below and share your opinion. Because, like I said, I don't know what's going to happen. I just know what I'm thinking and I'm sharing that with you guys. So, if you want to reach out, just send me a message, and that's it for this live. Tomorrow we probably go back to the normal strategy stuff, but as long as this is going on, I try to make this a little bit of a diary type of thingy. So anyway, that's it. See you guys later. Bye.